Ludum Dare 48? Me and the boys made a game in 72 hours for Ludum Dare.
Yeah.
Ludum Dare is a game jam where we have 3 days to make a game based around a theme.
Yeah, let's get it.
Before we start, let me introduce you to my friends. Alright, here's my first teammate, XpiredCrackers. Cracker,
Hello,
how do you
everybody.
think the game is gonna go?
I think it'll go pretty well, as long as we can figure out what exactly we're doing and not get stuck too many times along the way. So, yeah.
Alright, this is my second teammate, Luminex. How do you think the game jam is gonna go?
I am actually very excited for this new experience because I've never actually made a game with a story before, and even though it's a simple game, I think that this is the best way to learn, and eventually in the future we can make better games and more complex games.
Pretty cool. For my third teammate, we have Tomatoes. Tomatoes, what are your thoughts on the game jam?
Terrible.
And to prepare for the jam, we each installed GitHub Desktop to share the project with each other and use Miro to share ideas. Alright, it's time to start. On your mark, get set, go! The theme was revealed to be deeper and deeper. Dang, that's pretty deep. Using our Miro board, we each generated our best idea and compared to see which one we wanted to do. I had the idea of the player revealing more and more secrets of a normal platformer. Krakker came up with the idea of fractals, black holes, and time travel. Luminex came up with the idea of Zoom Zoom Airplane, while my uncle came up with the concept of Inception. Oh, you're wondering where Tomatoes is? Well, he was at tennis and then fire. Don't worry, no tomatoes were harmed in the making of this game or this video. Ultimately, we chose my idea of the player revealing secrets and escaping the computer. And that concluded Friday night. We got a whole lot of work to do tomorrow. Alright, it's Saturday and I have to go somewhere until 12. To fill the void, I'll pass the mic to one of my friends. Yum.
Alright, so on day one, after we decided on our idea, I set up URP for the game. I'm still not exactly sure what that is, and then I made some basic player movements. I helped where I could on some level design, and then set up an audio manager for the game so we can implement sound effects quickly and easily. Also, I spent way too long searching for the perfect carrot crunch before realizing I should have been working on other things.
Nice work, Krakker! While he was doing that, I was creating a player sprite, which in this case is a bunny. I chose a bunny because the game was supposed to represent going deeper and deeper into a rabbit hole. And you know what they say, rabbit holes are cool. I spent the rest of the day creating camera movement, which probably wasn't the best use of my time, and creating a basic concept of the second level. Okay, it is day number 2, and I started the day by making some voice lines to help clarify the story. After that, it was time for the main part of the game. The screenshots! I took some screenshots of my computer and then put them into Unity. The plan was for the bunny to walk around my computer and mess with my files, aka switching screenshots until he escapes. And while I was doing that,
Day 2. We started by creating our minigames,
Luminex.
created Pong, and I created Snake. I thought that this would be a lot harder going into it, but the tutorial I used explained a lot of the things and I was able to understand it, and it was a lot easier than I thought. Meanwhile,
Luminex.
I'd gotten the basics for Pong down, but I was having some issues with some of the finishing touches.
It's the final day, boys. This time, Luminex will tell you what he did.
Wait, Day 3 and we're almost done. I added one of the mini games, Pong. It required much more work than I thought it would, but we got it done. There were a lot of challenges along the way, but with the help of my friends, I finally finished the game. After this, I added some final touches like the sound effects for the footsteps of the bunny.
While he did that, I spent some time tweaking and polishing the game, from fixing bugs to making the game look much nicer. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to plan out how the bunny would escape the computer. So instead, I added a victory screen! Guys, this is literally me when I try to find my phone. Smash like now if you agree, and smash like now if you disagree, gamers. And just like that, we have an hour left to submit our fully completed game. We can make it, right? We have 18 minutes left. How to upload game to Ludum Dare. Oh, we have to create an itch.io. Oh, we have to create an itch.io page. We have 10 minutes. We need a cover image. Wait, where's the title? I forgot to say that. Save.
Well, every time you check how many minutes there are left,
Check for you. I'll let you know when there's 30 seconds left. Don't worry.
Alright, I'm gonna go face cam. 20 seconds, boys. 3, 2, 1, save. Publish. Unpublish. Get. Hey! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! That was Ludum Dare 48. Don't know what else to say about it. Thank you guys for watching. See ya. Bye. Finally, I want to close this video off with what we learned. I want to first say that I'm really proud of the boys. They haven't even been in Game Dev for a month when we participated in this jam. Anyways, our biggest setback had to be our game idea. We had such a cool and complex game idea, but no time to make it. In hindsight, it would have been better to make a game based around a very simple idea and add on to it, like what I did for the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Game Jam. Go check out the gaming video, by the way, it's really cool. It was also my first time working on a game with all my friends, and I failed to account for how much time they could spend. For example, Tomatoes couldn't make the whole day on Saturday, and because I didn't know about that, we had to shrink the scope of the project. Overall though, this was a phenomenal experience. I had so much fun, and I look forward to making more games with the boys. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Oh.
Ow! Not satisfying. Squish into the floor.
This is fun. I don't see any possible way in the universe that this is, you know what I'm saying. Oh, I control Z.
You forgot to assign the variable.
I control Z1 too many times. Oh, that was it the whole time.
That was it the whole time?
Is this what game dev is like?